cremated brownies, welcome to another unboxing review. Today we will be doing an unboxing review of the Nerf Accustrike Quadrant. Let's get into the review. Here we go. The Accustrike Quadrant is actually the second Accustrike blaster that I have. Second of the third. I believe that there are only three, and the one that I'm missing is the Raptor Strike, or whatever this gun right here is called, but it's essentially the Alpha Hawk, but modified and better. The Alpha Hawk that I have was destroyed, and I modified it. This still isn't what I want it to be, and I'm still working on some stuff. But this is not a review on Accustrike stuff. This is a review on the Quadrant. The Accustrike Quadrant comes, everything in the packaging is the Quadrant itself and 4 Accustrike darts. Another thing about the Accustrike series that I actually have now is these Accustrike darts. I have never had these before because the Alpha Hawk that I got from KSL, and it didn't come with these darts. But whatever, that is besides the point, and I'm still getting off track. But this is a review on the Accustrike, again, whatever this is, Quadrant. I am so sorry, I cannot English today. But the 4 Accustrike darts that it comes with, they are actually the fancy waffle head type curvy darts, if you know what I'm talking about, if you've ever seen these before. They are fancy, they've got little grooves in them, and these are supposed to be the most accurate Nerf darts out there on the market so far. But it just comes with 4 of them, very standard, and that's all that I can kind of say about them. But going over the Quadrant itself, it does not have a front barrel attachment, as you can see. It's kind of an open chamber loading feeding system. It has kind of this weird front grip. I mean, I guess you kind of could have it like this, but that's just a little bit funky. It has a tactic rail on the top, just pretty basic. You can put tactical stuff on it because it's a tactic rail. Nothing too fancy on the front, no sling mount or anything. I mean, you could use this as a sling mount, but not really a good idea because that will interfere with the rotating of the chamber. The handle is very good handle, and I wish that Nerf made every single one of their handles like this, because if you hold this, it's got nice bumps on the back, very good grip. It doesn't slide a lot. It's very sturdy, and it's like the most perfect grip Nerf has ever made, but it's on a pistol. I wish that they would make this handle on much better guns. The trigger is a kind of stiffish trigger, and it's kind of clicky, as you might be able to hear. But going back, it has a sling mount right here on the bottom of the handle, so that you can kind of have this as a sidearm blaster and then just flip it around and start shooting. This does not have a stock attachment point on the back, because that is where the priming mechanism is. This is not like the Retaliator or the Recon CS6 where you prime it from the top, and this is not like the Triad or the Jolt where you do it from the bottom. This is like, I don't think I've actually seen any other blaster like this. There's probably another blaster that has a T-pole on the back like this. I know that you can modify a Chronos, because this one right here has been modified to have one, but it still moves back the whole back chamber. Still getting off topic. Sorry, my bad. So, very standard priming. You just pull it back, and you actually kind of have to pull it back kind of a bit, or else it won't stick, and then to fire, you just pull the trigger. There is no trigger lock or safety on this, but every time that you pull back the primer, it rotates the barrels one time, but if you do not pull it back all the way, it will just rotate the barrel, and it will not lock into place. See, my finger's not on the trigger, and it just keeps on rotating. There is no priming indicator on this blaster, whether to tell you it is primed or not, but it's kind of common knowledge. Not primed. Primed. I mean, if you don't know if this is primed or not, then you've probably got some issues, because this is way the heck out there, but whatever. Standard loading, it's just a front loader. What I like to do is I like to load it, prime it just a little bit, but not shoot it, and then it just rotates it one, and then you just load in the next one, and, oh, whoops. And then that one is now ready to fire. Holy crap, that actually is very dang accurate. That was like a direct straight shot. That was awesome. Something about the feeding mechanism is it gives you access to 3 of the 4 barrels open. You can manually rotate it to give you access to the 4th to fill it open. Like if I were to load all of the ones currently open, it would be like this, but then I would have to at least rotate it once to fill in the extra dart that I shot out that you just saw. Honestly, can't think of anything else that I can go over. Let's take it out onto the range. Here we go. Firing the Quadrant with the darts it came with, the Accustrike darts. Here we go. Now firing with standard blue. White modulus darts apparently do not want to work. And finally firing with our fantastic X shot. Here we go. Quick helpful tip, make sure that they are all the way pushed down, whether it be X shot or anything else, just make sure that they are as far in as they can go. That was the Quadrant out on the range, fired it with the Accustrike darts that it came with, standard white, standard blue, and some standard yellow X shot. Really good blaster. Overall, what I got in average with the Accustrike darts, which I have personally not had. These are my first Accustrike darts, so yay, first Accustrike darts, but whatever. The average FPS that I got with this on my chronograph was I got 75 feet per second with the Accustrike darts, 73 feet per second with the standard white and the standard blue elite, and 77 with the X shot, which I have actually found that X shots work better in pistols than they do in bigger, better blasters. Like if you get the Infinus that I have and you stick some X shots in it, it will have some issues feeding and they don't fire as fast or as far as typical regulars do, but these are like insanely good. And when you put X shots in pistols, it's like boom, shot over a football field. That's an exaggeration. Not even the world's largest Nerf gun can do that, but if you want to see that, go ahead and check it out. It's just really cool. I am actually thinking of building the world's largest flywheel powered one, so that's a really good idea. But yeah, that is the Quadrant overall opinion. Best pistol ever. Like, if I had a go-to pistol, it would probably be this. A lot of people would argue with me and say Cyclone Shock or the Strong Arm or the Disruptor or the Jolt, because the Jolt you can hold a lot more ammo and just a teeny tiny blaster, and I mean just reload. But the Jolt sucks. We all know that the Jolt sucks. This is actually not a Jolt reskin. I mean, it has Jolt similarities, but no, this is not a Jolt reskin. It's really good. This is like the best pistol out there that Hasbro's ever made, besides the rival Kronos or whatever it is. This is on the market right now for $5 to $12 US, which is surprisingly cheap. It's like insanely good, especially with the Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Christmas season coming around. This is going to be a lot cheaper. I will put a purchase link in the description, hopefully, if I can find one, because I'm currently working on trying stuff like that and putting some new things on the channel. But I believe that that is the overall opinion, review, and everything. One more thing that I should state before, if Hasbro were to redo this gun, what I would do is I would fix this back here so that it primes, and then after you fire it rotates like the Maverick Rev 6 and the Strong Arm, and so that it's not a pull, rotate, and then lock into place. I just don't really like that. That's a little bit off to me. But everything's really good. It's just like the best pistol out there that fires darts. It's insane. It's crazy good. Get it. You should get this. This is like the best. And this will get you, if you buy this, you will have bought 1/3 of the Accustrike. It's this, the Alpha Hawk, and the Raptor Strike. there's only 3. Obviously, they are going to be making some more. I believe that that is the overall opinion, overview, firing demo, and everything with the Accustrike Quadrant. Now let's take it into the outro. Here we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next, and share with your friends and get the bell on. This week's video today on Wednesday, it was supposed to be the trailer for Nerf War Part 2. But if you watched my last video, which was the Thanksgiving vlog, it was titled Stupid Snow and Thanksgiving Vlog because the snow totally ruined my last day that I was going to be filming and doing redos and stuff like that. I had about 15 seconds left to film, and the snow just totally ruined it all, and not all of it is completely melted, and it is only Wednesday. But it's supposed to snow on Friday and Thursday, so Nerf War Part 2 will be delayed a large bit and for a while. I hate to do this. I want to release it because there are so many people that want to see it, and even though I do have a small subscriber amount, there is still a large amount of people that want to see it, and it's not just me. I really want to see it put together as well, but it's nature's fault. Unless the snow melts. If the snow melts, then I will be working on it as hard as I can to finish up that last little bit. But if the snow does not melt and it continues to snow, then I will have to scrap everything that I have and just refilm everything. Obviously, it wouldn't be redoing the whole Nerf War Part 2. It would just be, this is what this was. Okay, we're going to rerun it, but we're going to give you a coat and it'll be in the snow and whatever. But just basic quick changes and stuff like that. There has only been one person that has seen it to my knowledge. At least what was made of it. There was 0 editing done, but whatever. Other news, this is the last regular upload Wednesday, Saturday week. Next week's video, I have no clue, not next week's video, sorry, Saturday's video, I have no idea what it will be. If the snow melts, then it will be the trailer for Nerf War Part 2. But I have no clue, no promises on when Nerf War Part 2 will be released, or the trailer, or anything like that. I am sorry, I wish that I could put an official date, like an official pinpoint on it, but I will tell you that it will be before the new year starts. I just am going to throw that out. But with the Nerf War series, Nerf War Part 2 was supposed to be originally coming out in January, but it is not. I'm trying to release it as soon as possible because, as I've stated before, a lot of people won't really want to see it. But starting February till the end of 2019, I will hopefully be releasing at least one video every single month, and this will be a 13-part series, and then after all that, I'll just do one large compilation of it all, and it'll be tons of fun. We'll have some behind the scenes after that, and like some introductions to characters and like what they did and everything. But whatever, that is besides the point. Thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next, share with a friend, get the bell on, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye. Woo!